Alright everyone, welcome back to Slay the Princess, but I'm here to lay the pipe with her, you know. Let's proceed to the cabin. I think I can slowly skip these parts because we've already went through the whole shindig right here, but right now the narrator ain't yapping.
The interior of the cabin is...
Nope, we're skipping. But yeah, hopefully you like the video, subscribe. Wait, have I already done this? Yeah, I think I'm here to continue down the stairs. Did I save this correctly or I'm just wrong?
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors.
Do you think you can get me out? I'll see what I can do. Sure.
You're only making this more difficult.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go upstairs.
You try the door.
It's locked. Nothing.
You make your way to the bottom of the...
We're saving the princess. We ain't slaying her, homeboy.
Against your... You cut. No, we won't have... Stop that. Thank you.
There's no getting through to you right now. A betrayal of will is still a betrayal.
She pounces on you with the same animal ferocity she used to tear through her arm. But you have a weapon. You raise the blade, digging it under her. It's not
so
enough
we
to
defeat
stop
her, I guess.
You feel her claws in your throat.
So in this
you collapse to the floor.
god!
If we're lucky, the wound you managed to inflict will be enough to at least delay.
In this run, we killed her.
End like this. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. I'm sorry, but it's over.
You sure, buddy?
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Oh, we just die. All right. The witch.
You're on a path in the... You're here to...
Let's see.
I can assure you that you didn't slay.
I'm not
If he doesn't remember
listening.
what happened, then maybe it's best to keep... Brilliant. We need to keep our cards close to our chest, and I'm not sure we can trust him.
The opportunist.
You
Interesting.
know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. Did I say I'm not sure we can trust him? Slip of the tongue, bit of the old brain.
Interesting. We have the opportunist right here.
Those are two very different questions. Let's say for a moment you died
No,
last
I've
time.
heard of this
we were
already.
just weighing our options in a morally ambiguous situation. You can't blame us for weighing our options.
That's
You
true.
can if you failed to slay the princess, and I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing... What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We were killed by the princess and now everyone's right back where... Yes, but if it's the latter, do you think the people...
Okay, let's see if we can... Let's see if we can actually,
Just be quick about it.
Let's talk about this princess.
Like I said, if she killed you, it was probably because you didn't listen.
No, we listened to you enough, okay? She's just... Why was she able to... Yeah.
She is just a princess. Whatever you think happened to you last...
Shut up, narrator. Shut up.
I've told you everything you need to... If you want us to... Not to sound like a broke...
Alright,
Right.
that's all. See to the cabin.
Warning. Before you go any further. She will lie. She will...
I've heard of
worry,
this
I think
whole...
we've taken that lesson to heart at this point.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think we're good. That part.
The interior of the cabin is a mess of... The blade is your...
Place looks nasty.
Very different. Maybe that's because you haven't actually...
No, shut up, narrator. Let me take the blade.
Well, if we're grabbing a weapon, we should probably keep it hidden behind our backs. That's not...
It's actually... Yeah,
That's because there isn't a... But he's...
There isn't a mirror?
Come on now. He's pretty much in charge here. When have authority figures ever lied about anything? If there were a mirror in this cabin... Exactly. Why would
I hate this guy, absolutely. Get me inside the basement.
The door to the basement, the weak start... The air smells of her voice.
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs. Come on down. Don't be scared. I probably won't bite. Silence, I see. Don't think I've forgotten about you. I recognize the sound of your nervous little footsteps as...
See? She knows us. Is this enough for you to believe what we've been saying? Maybe, but you shouldn't let that cloud your judgment.
Shut
She
up,
seems
narrator.
Friendly enough? You can't. Look, I'm just throwing ideas out there. I like to think out loud. I'm the kind of guy who likes a discussion. Don't we want to hear what everyone has to say before? Do you want to hear what everyone has to say? You need to stop lingering. Fine, fine.
Alright, boss, I'm going down.
Thank you. You descend the basement. You can just make out the shape of the princess in the gloom. She's huddled against the
So
far
much for a
wall,
princess.
her eyes.
And there you are, one hand tucked away behind your back.
That's no fair. How would she know that?
So, we've dropped the pretenses. Good.
Yes.
She's acting like she already knows you. I guess what you said back in
Narrator,
the woods
don't
really
be
was
stupid. He's
true.
absolutely playing dumb. He's playing the long game.
That's pretty sharp. How'd you figure that one out? Call it deductive reasoning. Well, you seem to be great at it. So, you really don't remember us, do you? No, I don't. But you and the princess clearly have a shared reality. You fought us on it back in the woods. That was when the only perspectives we had were yours and mine. I'm just glad we could put all this behind. Is it all behind us? Just focus on the task at hand. I don't care if you've been here before, and let's chat her up. Don't talk to her.
Well, I seem to remember you having a tongue.
Pause. I died last time. You did it. If anyone here shouldn't be trusted, it's you. That's a lot of options.
You can't be serious. Now, hold on. We should put this to a vote. As do I. Abstain? You abstain?
Nah, I think we should
You're
give
going
it
to
to
get
her.
everyone killed. You know that, right? You toss the blade at the princess's feet. She eyes it with suspicion before kneeling down to pick it up.
I wouldn't have done that. Why did you?
You hear a clanging of metal against the dirt floor, and the chains fall from the princess's wrist. She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little... A woman after my own heart. It's a shame we just gave her a weapon, because if I were her, I'd use it on us right now. Luckily for us, you're not her. Oh, we sure think alike, though. She creeps forward, taking one cautious step at a...
What do you think happens now?
Yeah, it's your time to choose.
Her shoulders tense and her eyes dart away.
This is another trick. You're trying to sow doubt, but it's not going to work on me.
Oh no.
And then she buries the blade in your heart. What? No, come on, that's not right. I told you this is what she was going to do. Glee dances across her face as you fall to the ground.
I did it.
The princess seems to tremble, her smile fading quickly, replaced.
Why? Why did you let me do this?
But you don't have the strength to respond, nor do you have the
Princess,
time.
it's over. It's over. I can't say anything.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
The thorn. Wait a minute.
You're on a path in the... She stabbed us. She actually stabbed us. Of course she stabbed us.
Now we got
gave
more
her the
voices.
blade, which, I might add. But the whole point was that she wasn't supposed to do that. The whole point of giving her the blade was to break the cycle of violence, and she just killed us anyway. I guess it really doesn't matter if she killed us, though, right? Maybe she won't be as
That's
keen
true.
to betray us this time. You know, maybe you're right. In which case, give what another try exactly? You are aware I've been like that changes anything.
Does
We
he even
all
know
the
that there's
game
like
is rigged.
3
Doesn't
voices
even
right now?
matter. Great. So you've obviously been here before, since you apparently died at least once. Twice, actually. Sure. Twice.
Or even now, I'm sure she understands that, but we can see that what she has to say for herself when we get to the
Yes.
cabin.
Good. Playing both sides. That's what smart people do. I'm not sure it counts as playing both sides. Buddy, you're thinking in far too few dimensions. There's layers to doing this right, and I'm pretty sure the one making the choices gets that. Trust in the plan. Trust in what plan? The decider's plan. Sure, we don't know what the plan is yet, but that's part
Interesting.
of the whole
So they know that
trusting
they're
thing, isn't
being
it?
manipulated
A good
by...
leader knows.
Shut up,
how-
shut up,
Sure.
shut up.
We'll see what she has to say.
Shut
If I
up,
were you,
shut
I'd-
up! No matter what happens next, it seems like all our answers are in the cabin. The narrator better
It
stop
isn't long
yapping.
before you find yourself. I don't know if I'd say everyone. You talking about me? I have a position. It's a good one too. Ignore him, he's just talking for talking's sake. My position is the only...
Alright.
The interior of the cabin is hardly
What's
an interior
happening?
at all anymore. The burned-out ruins merely suggest the shape of the structure. The only furniture of note is the crisp shell of what was once a table. A pristine... We gave it to her last time. She can't still have it, can she?
That's a good question. Does she still have it? Clearly her memories were retained. Maybe the blade is with her?
Well, it's not here. And if she has it, let me guess, you want to get all chummy with her. Look, as far as I see it, if it's between him and her, I say we side with the one who has the weapon. I wouldn't be so hasty. I'm sure the blade will turn up somewhere. She can't. Of course we don't get to make a choice about the blade. Every single time we come back here, something has to be different.
He's got a point there. He's got a point.
You're right, the mirror is back. There isn't anywhere for us to go. But there isn't a mirror. I still don't get his angle here. Seems like whatever we do, he's always going to say it isn't there.
Yup, I agree.
He's either a liar, or he doesn't hold all the cards. But I think we already knew it had to be one of those.
Or maybe both.
So, is the door to the basement behind the mirror? I promise you there isn't a mirror, and there isn't a door to the basement. The entrance is more of a burned out frame than anything else, and it's right there on the far side of the room. Do you really not see it?
What?
You
Is he
step
high?
forward and approach the scorched entry. Might as well take a look while we can. There's nothing else. You reach forward and wave your hand through the hollow entrance leading to the basement. Figures. Well, seems like the only way to go is forward. Yes, that's where everything tends to be.
Alright, enter the
Step
basement.
through the frame of scorched wood and make the stairs to the basement are covered in their spines point courteously down towards the basement, so you're able to brush past their jagged points. I'd say this feels like a trap, but you practically said it. They're only thorns. I'd say getting a few scratches in exchange for the lives of everyone. Her voice,
I'm about to
worn
freak,
down by
narrator.
pain
I'm
and
about to
suspicion,
freak. I hate this guy.
hobbles
This
up
guy
the
is
stairs.
slimy.
I can't get away from you, can I? You betray me, I kill you. I don't know why you let me do that. I think you know
yeah.
how this goes. I'm down here and I can't leave.
Alright.
You continue down the basement stairs, brushing
Nope.
past. You step out into what was once a vast open cavern, now overrun by briars and prickles and thistles. At the heart of it all, encased in a tight weave of vines.
Did you know this was going to happen to me? Are you here to watch me suffer? Are you here to laugh?
Yeah, I'm here to laugh. What did you think would happen after you killed me? Did you think I would hold it against you? You're a person of your own making. I broke our cycle of violence. If you want to wallow in it, my guess in turn. Alright. Reach for the blade.
I want to trust you,
Her grip tightens on the blade.
but you're hiding something, aren't you? Why would you help me if you weren't helping yourself?
You're not the only one who yearns for freedom. I'm as trapped as you are. I think we need to leave together.
The princess clutches the blade closer to her chest.
That sounds nice. I'm so tired of the bad blood between us, but it's hard to let it go. You've hurt me,
Her eyes dart away from yours for a brief moment.
and I've also hurt you.
I think she's gonna stab us again. Yeah, is there nothing I can say to change your mind?
I don't know. What can either of us really say at this point?
She's right, there's nothing left to say. So let's get a move on and do something before she comes up with a scheme to get out of here on her own. Careful with that one. He's not the smooth negotiator he thinks he is. It does feel like we're stuck until we do something. If there's even... We're not making things work.
Then maybe it's past time for either of us to say anything. All that counts is action.
You reach towards her bloodied hands, laying your palm on her trembling fingers. For a moment, she clutches it even tighter,
no,
her
here we go
knuckles
again.
going white with the effort. But then the tension fades. Her grip finally loosens and she allows you to take the weapon. You carefully pull it free from the thorns, though they scratch. I'll be damned! She really gave it to
Yeah,
us.
I thought we were gonna get stabbed
It
again.
feels like it's been so long since we've held real power in our hands.
Oh, calm down,
I
opportunist.
wonder if we free her, obviously. I think you're right. She's as much a victim in all of this as we've been. Besides...
That's true. Stick it to the man. Stick it to the
Hear me
narrator.
out. We slay her. Right here. That sounds like a splendid idea. You should listen to... We've all said our piece. It's 2 against 1. It's 2 against 2. You don't count. And why shouldn't he count? Because he's clearly not one of us.
That's true.
That doesn't matter. He's been with us the
So, did you mean it? Or was I a fool to hand my life to you?
I just wanted the blade back. You're on your own, bitch. Cut her free.
Yes. What a good... Oh, so you're suddenly team free her. You can't just switch sides as soon as we make a decision.
He's an opportunist.
I can do whatever I want, and I believe with my whole heart that this is the right course of action. Let's free this princess. Even if he'll stick a knife in our back as soon as he has the opportunity, it's still better to have him nominally on our side. See? Yeah, united. You take the blade to the thorny vines, imprisoning. She flinches again as the last of the vines is cut away, as if, after all of that, is that really all you've got? Threatening us with an accidental misstep? I expected more from you. Our blade didn't even waver when he said that. Yeah, you're right. He's a bit of a nobody, isn't he? Good thing I've been on your side of all this since the beginning.
A good thing
The
there's 3
princess
of us.
falls into your arms, tears.
You actually meant it. You rescued me.
Of course I would. Why wouldn't I? You're a baddie. Of course I did.
She smiles, her hand slipping into... Shameful, really, that the same thorns that so great... You're getting desperate. We cut through those other vines just fine. They're only thorns. I'm not even sure we need to do any cutting. We can just move them out of the way. What a pathetic showing, really.
A few pointy sticks can't keep us down here.
Yep,
As you
let's
swing
let's
your
go.
blade into the thorns, covering the base of both you and the princess, it feels so good to hear you say that you're admitting you've lost, and you and the princess hesitate. We've already made our decision.
We're finally leaving here together, aren't we?
Yes, we have
all
to
we had to do
bounce.
was-
Let's get out of here, princess. I'm done.
Hands clasped, the two of you open the door and step out.
What do we do now? Where's
Oh, here we
everything?
go
Why
again.
is it so...
Yep, the thingy. Oh, here we go.
This is going to do. If they think it.
The long quiet. That's what we are. I see.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pocket when
Nah, I've already done this charade. I think I messed up. I did not save after this, which is yeah.
If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me. You will have your rest.
All right. Very vague.
We will meet again.
You're on a path. You're here.
Yeah.
You make your way up. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. Ignore him. He don't...
Oh, we perfectly reset it again. Actually, I need to save real quick.
The blade.
Take the blade.
take-
Once again, we'll enter the basement and we'll bounce.
She's. Don't let it fool you. Good. You walk down the stairs. She's focused on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something? Then why did you bring...
She makes a compare. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can.
And drop it.
The blade, Tom,
Thank you. Maybe now we can just...
against your better judgment, will be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Yeah,
You
how would I get
can't.
out of you here?
Don't.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. Well, we can always put that knife...
Her sharp eye. She isn't suggesting what she is.
Yeah, it's pretty awkward.
I know. I just said that.
I've been told things, but I'm not sure what to believe.
Believe me.
And do you think asking me what to believe is going to suddenly make everything crystal clear? Let's not pretend that's going to happen. As far as you're concerned,
You're smart.
and as far as they're concerned, I'm going to say whatever I have to get out of here. That's just the dynamic.
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as your Royal Highness.
Okay.
Note the lack of detail.
Cool.
Do you? So, you're not going to share? How pointless. If you want to talk, I'll talk.
Again, she offers.
Oh? Have you just...
You know.
Yeah.
Oh, you have to be kidding me. You walk up to the chair. They're large and heavy.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess.
I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around somewhere up there. If not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free.
I'll be here.
Alright.
You attempt to. Is someone else? Your shouts and pleas. You're here.
It's not
you try
good.
the door. I'll repeat. You make your way back. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam. They locked the knife. Pick it up and cut me out.
You won't like. Against your. You cut the. She didn't some. How is she?
Think.
No, as the princess. Wait, watch me.
Warn
Stop
her.
that.
I thought this was a little...
Your body lunges. Stop it. The blade. Move.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I'll make this quick.
She steps forward and pries.
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
Yep, you definitely will, lady. You definitely will.
And then she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease. Her face. This is the end. I'm afraid.
Let me
You're on
guess.
You're here. A warning. She will. Yes, don't believe a word she says. Just go in, take the knife, and do what you're supposed to.
I'm loving this.
Wink.
The voice of the skeptic.
Did you just say wink out loud? No, I didn't. Wink. Just ignore this clown and. The interior of the cabin is lesser, cozy. The only the. He definitely did not. Does a mirror not count as furniture of note? There isn't a mirror. There's death. There isn't. I think you know what we have to do.
And we approach the mirror.
You walk up to the. You read, but it was there, and now it's
Interesting.
gone.
Interesting.
If he doesn't want us to know about, you could.
To the
Her
basement
voice,
again.
harsh but.
Is that a visitor I hear? Please.
I wonder what visitors she could be referring
Oh,
to.
here we
We're
are
not
again, lady.
You walk down the stairs
Yikes.
and lock eyes with the princess. Should we be worried about the one around her neck? Why would you be worried about her Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose, there would be something so...
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat?
Yeah.
You step towards the princess, but she stops you before you get...
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until...
That's reasonable. We do have a weapon.
Yeah,
You
that's
do as she
true.
asks and sit on the floor, still a good distance away from her.
Thank you. Now...
I've been here before. Am I the only one who remembers that?
Oh? Are we acknowledging that? I thought we weren't going to give away...
So you've already been here. As much as I would like to remain... It's complicated things. How, exactly? Ideally, this was supposed to be one and done. The situation right now, where you're getting a contingency for what? For you failing, obviously. If you knew this could happen, why didn't you tell us? All of this is incredible. I needed you to be in the dark for as long...
Nah, narrator, you're
Maybe
fooling
that's
us, man. You're
pathetic.
playing the long con
I
here.
never said... I get it. It would be pretty upsetting, wouldn't it? To know that... Exactly. He moving. The more I... You're... fine. Yeah. Just give it a rest. This isn't help.
Focus. This is a serious situation. You shouldn't be daydreaming.
Yeah, what
Nothing
happened?
You died. I went upstairs. I couldn't... And now you're back.
Is that really all she knows?
Well, that's awful.
It's not like we have much of a clue about how things...
You're looking at me like...
I guess it's...
I don't know. But you could always try. Maybe Maybe it'll fit.
I hope I don't actually have.
That's actually interesting.
Let me borrow that knife. Don't worry, you'll get it back.
That's ominous, but she seems confident. Whatever it is she... Oh, please, she's just putting on... Though if she... So, I don't know. I'm just spelling out our... Then let me help you. I'll stop.
That's a good question. Ooh, should we give her the knife? Realize that I have as much reason to distrust you have to distrust me.
Yes, your intentions. There isn't a keyhole in these shackles, and I don't see any keys in your hands.
Is she forgetting about the shackle, or does she think she'd... You're right. Maybe she... Unless she really could...
Though I suppose you could just be here to kill me. But I don't think that's in either of our
I wouldn't do that. And why do I even need to... I don't know. He doesn't want... But what if he's telling the truth? He is. I am.
Let's inspect the shackle.
Against your better judgment, I don't want to... What is that supposed to mean? Yes. Come out and say it then. You're just wasting time. Fine. As you hoist the shackle, its heft shifts within your grasp, as if pulled by some
That
odd
stupid narrator.
and, as if your situation weren't bad enough. Excuse me? Yes? Are we stuck here now?
What an asshole.
Yes.
Huh, so it does fit. And I guess it doesn't like your knife.
What are we supposed to do now? Can't even cut ourselves out. Guess we'll starve. That's horrible. It's not all bad. We learned a valuable piece of information. Not to touch things we're specifically told not to touch? No, that there's something special about this loose chain. It's clearly important.
Yeah, did you know that this was going to happen to me? Or no?
Yep.
Yeah, what should we do?
Wait, I guess. Maybe something else will happen. Maybe not.
Oh, no.
No. Nope.
That's rude. You and the princess wait in silence. This is so boring. There must be something we can do to get out of here.
This is boring.
There isn't. Time passes. It passes and passes, and at least the world is safe. It isn't. You're stuck. Too far. But she's not ending anything. She's just sitting there.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Her very existence is a threat. How exactly does that work? It just does. But your line, and let me guess. If time is passing, the cabin can't be the same. Even if the differences are small, they have to exist.
That's true. Logically
That's just how things
speaking.
work. I suppose you're correct. Things are changing. The differences are...
I don't like small talk.
Oh,
Still rude.
Great. Still rude.
You continue to wait in silence. That doesn't make sense. Has our entire concept of time changed? What happens to Star? She hasn't, Star. I guess she hasn't.
That's true. Once again, the narrator ain't really giving us
Even
vital
more
info.
silent time passes as you watch roots push themselves through the increase until suddenly there are no walls. And then... And? I think he's gone.
Would you look at that? We made it out of the cabin, and nothing bad had to happen to either. So this is the outside world. It's cold.
Oh no, she's about to get taken over. Yup. Here we go again, homeboy. Here we go again. Part 2 or Part 3 of the Electric Boogaloo.
But it feels so bad. Like looking... You're right. Part of me wants the... Okay. Feels...
Oh no. I'm kind of feel sad that they keep getting deleted.
I am the growing core, all of me.
It doesn't matter how many times you go back. At least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change? What do you think of this?
This one is cold and cynical. She has do not mourn her.
A clever
She doesn't
heart.
need to be protected any longer. Gifts aren't what someone might.
Alright. Chill. No problemo.
My roots.
Interesting.
There's nowhere.
Can't die as well.
I will be here when it is.
Let's just go back.
You're on a you're here. Don't mention it. It's all part of the job.
Oh, wow.
You make your way. We're not gonna ignore him. He doesn't know.
Let's save again this time.
The interior of the blade.
No, we'll enter the basement
Her
without
voice.
the blade.
Hello?
Is hypnotizing. It's the kind. Don't let it
Oh
fall.
no, it's the simp voice.
Good. You walk down. She's beautiful. I am begging.
Hi. Okay.
I don't know anything about you. For all I know, you're locked up down here for a reason. If I'm the person who's seen, what have you been eating or drinking? I was sent here to say you're apparently supposed to end the world. But I don't think you're actually dangerous.
Is that why they threw me down here? I don't remember.
That's. How long has she been locked away?
No, which is why I think you're actually dangerous. No.
I appreciate the vote of confidence.
What if they're bad reasons, though? At the end of the day, whoever sent you, I
That's
don't
true.
trust
She
It
has a
could-
point.
Could be
So
bad
this is about how
reasons.
you really. We both.
Don't.
No cap. We've been here before, Sleepyhead, so I could just skip this. I'm going to keep you locked away this for a while. No. Keep her locked away. Retrieve the blade.
Thank you. You turn.
You'll regret this. I promise you. But you'd better hope that.
Slip these chains. She has to be bluffing, but you rush up to the. Okay. If you slowly creep down where the princess sat only a moment ago. Is
Oh,
it just
God.
me?
I'm knocking her down there and letting her bleed out.
Oh, you ca-
No. Why don't you come?
This is a dangerous play. She doesn't have a weapon, and she's missing.
Yeah.
You close the basement door. Okay, we can make this work. You settle in against the far wall to watch the bed.
Jesus,
Isn't
that's
long before
scary,
you-
man.
know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out? It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways.
She sounds terrifying as she violently rattles.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece. You don't know the kind of enemy.
It doesn't sound like. No.
I'm not terrible. You want all this is ease my guilty conscience.
Do you think losing an arm is actually enough to do me in? I can always.
You put the princess's
calling the
threats out of
cops.
your mind as best you can and huddle up again. You jolt awake in the middle of. Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that
Jesus.
awful basement.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess, it isn't all at once. Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty.
So helpless.
She
It's
steps
over.
closer,
We're screwed.
one silent footfall at a time.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. What a shame. If you'd only help me get out of here,
Your lungs stop.
I'd say better luck next time. But we both
No, it's not the
Can't
end.
be. I'm sorry. Everything goes dark.
No, princess. It's not the end.
You're on. You're. A warning. She will lie. I don't think it doesn't matter. Don't.
That's true. We can't trust anyone this round.
The interior of the blade. Hold on. What? It's just an empty. She's already got an out, hasn't she? And I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess has not so deep.
Didn't say anything about the mirror in the
You're right.
wall.
I was. What are you two? We have. We should. No, there is.
I'll take the blade.
You reach. Good. Is it the blade? Is those?
Check the mirror.
What is real?
And once again, it's not
Make it go
there.
away.
To the
You
basement.
cross over the threshold. More eyes, too. You never mention the eyes. The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending. Her
Oh, I didn't think you'd come back.
come back. She must have you confused with someone else.
Narrator, you're still pulling my leg. We're screwed.
You really don't remember, do you?
I'm going to
Didn't
talk
you
to
hear my
her.
warning? Something tells me she isn't going to be very keen on talking. You make your way to the bottom of the stair. As you emerge, she could be anywhere, and there's no... Are you really not going... No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of... Excuse me, I'm being incredibly reasonable. You're the one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever
Yeah, I
the
was
hell
about to
we're
say,
looking
this
at, like
is
it's an
not
order.
a basement.
Guys, die down here. Please
Shut up.
stop saying that.
This
I
paranoid
wouldn't give it too
bastard.
much thought if I were you. It doesn't really.
You turn back to the stairs, a faint...
There you are.
As the princess approaches, your arms quick. This is it.
And you brought a little knife.
There has to be... Oh, what did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
I wonder how many times I'll get to.
Your vision cuts out. Heart. Lungs. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air. What are you doing? I'm working. Do you want this body to function? And then experience
Interesting.
stops once. Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing. You sure about that? Are you sure? You have sex. Yes, I'm sure. Heart. Again, your eyes shoot.
Can't decide what you
How
want to
does he do it,
can
man?
you? Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish.
She isn't attacking us. The why doesn't matter. She's already proven your weapon is still in your hands.
How do you even attack
Strike
an
her
entity like
and
this?
end lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs,
I tried to leave while you suffocated, but that stupid cabin wouldn't let me.
lungs,
So well, you died before I could get to the door.
heart.
I don't think I can move without you. And dead doesn't count. And as much as I love.
Alright. If you need me light, then why did you threaten me on the stairs? Why didn't you try being nice to
I
me?
am being nice. And you died of fright as soon as you saw me last time. I didn't think keeping you alive was an option.
Liver,
But it looks like you seem miserable.
lungs, nerves,
Alright.
heart, lungs, liver, nerves,
I am what I am. It's not my fault that you can't.
liver,
Oh, so you're just a baddie then. Alright.
heart, lungs, liver. What? No!
Yeah, go.
You
Let's
come
bounce.
round. Oh,
No, I'm not going to let this happen. Before you can utter another word, do you think you can just wrest control away from us? This body's barely functioning as it is. Doesn't the world end? Shit. Lungs.
What a stupid narrator.
With a flick of the princess's wrist.
go ahead.
Lungs. You're not wrong, but maybe you should let me handle the feedback. Just... Heart, lungs.
I don't know how this paranoid guy does it, but he's keeping us alive, man.
Besides, I'll get the nerves, heart. You place a shaky foot. You can feel the staff. Heart.
You're almost there.
The
Calm
only
down.
thing left between you and the cabin is the now shut liver. Oh, you snake! There wasn't even a door when we first got here. The door was from. I know he's messing with us, but you can't. Yes, I remember. Of course, I remember. Thank you. And you? You'd really rather us die? Of course I would.
What a
As much as I-
bastard.
Heart, lungs, liver. Oh, look at that. Nerves,
It'll open. You just.
lungs, liver. Nerves. Pull
Oh,
against
wow.
the door. The lock.
She
gently
has plot
clicks
manipulation now.
open in response to your effort, and the door creaks on its hinges. This isn't right. That's not even the way it's supposed. You're not nearly as powerful as you'd have us think, are you? Heart. Anyways, like he said, you're not really in control here, are you? I never said I was. If I was in control, I don't know. Secret reasons?
Yeah. What are you hiding, narrator?
The door is open. What are you dawdling for? It's time for us to go.
Alright, let's bounce.
Shit. The princess moves past you and into the... I thought you wanted us to... It's the same thing. Do it. Okay, what do we do? I said, what do we do? Oh, do you want to hear from me now? Yes. Well, I thought you needed me. We do, but this is brain?
Brain?
Right, heart. Lungs, liver. No. Okay, thanks. Heart. Lungs.
No, he's doing it.
You're terrible at this. I know. I'm doing my best. Yes, it's very hard to stay focused on running.
What are you doing?
Heart. Finally, I can talk. They were asking you for your blessing to trust me. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Fuck this guy.
Oh my god, I love this paranoid. At first I thought it was annoying, but nah, he's funny.
Really? So you'd have them trust her?
Yeah.
Oh, of course not. Can't trust anybody here, but I suppose if I had to make a choice. Thank you for your grace, but that's a marginal preference. All right. Finally, that was awful. I really don't know. Heart.
You've been standing there staring blankly for a while now. Open the...
Heart.
Now let's leave the cabin.
The doorknob twists in your hand.
It's so beautiful, but it's so cold, too.
Nerves. Heart.
Why is it so...
Yup, here we go again. Let me save it this time. I know we're speed running through this, but I'm curious.
She's gone. And there's that... But it feels so bad. It's calling us.
Nah, let's go. Let's bounce. Yeah, I'm skimming through this. We've been here before, man.
There's a world beyond the endless. Do you know it will?
Trees and stars.
Warmth and sadness in me at the thought of people. This one is filled with sadness. A doll, abandoned to the company of her darkest. Do not mourn her. She has finally found her way home.
Alrighty then. So I guess. What about the narrator?
No, their thoughts are quiet. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
Could be.
I am on the cusp of my awakening.
Alright, I guess we can... go back.
The next time I see you, I will be here.
Cool.
You're on up. You're here.
Alright.
You make your... We're not going to ignore it. The interior of the blade. You take...
This time I'll take the blade.
The door to her voice carries up the stair.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. Don't let it fool you. Good. You're still... You walk down the stairs. She's so... Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
No, I have decided
Look
yet.
how reasonable. Don't you? It's fine. You ignore the trembling in your hands.
You poor thing. Your hand.
You step forward.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason. So.
She's unarmed.
Sure, can we just
You're
talk?
so... No, this is a good...
Oh, threatened, are we?
The blade tumbles
Thank you. Maybe now we can just.
against your back. We'll be fine. Don't know what you're hoping to accomplish.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship. Don't jump to any weird conclusions.
I thought we were raising her up, you know. Welcome back, everyone. You have to say goodbye to our visitor. IRL, I'm eating right now. You know why you're here?
Oh, you have to be. You walk up to the... They're large and heavy.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go.
Doubtful.
That would be fine. I can lose an arm.
There's an arm.
If we were stuck down
Alright.
here for long enough, you attempt... Is someone... You make your way easier for...
I heard the door slam.
Yup, they locked
The
us down
knife.
here.
Pick it up.
You won't like...
Wait. Why can't I save the princess?
Without hesitation, you...
You bastard.
I thought we had the upper hand, but... It's as if it's an act. She's... I'm not so... Don't waver now. As you raise your blade, the two... Forget...
Oh god, so we slay the
You
princess in
roll
this
out the way.
round? I don't...
You steal... Excuse
I don't
me,
like
can you
this,
not?
man.
The two of you clash for the...
Oh,
The two of you...
this was fun. You put up more of a fight than I thought you. Do you really?
But you don't have the time
No,
to worry
it's not.
over her.
I've been
Everything
in this
goes dark,
rodeo 3 times,
and you
woman.
die.
Oh, great.
You're...
Go again.
A warning. She will... Lying and cheating doesn't sound like her at all. Not that it matters. It's not like she can lie or cheat in the middle of... Are you sure about that? The point of my warning wasn't the princess... Crystal. Let's just...
Okay.
The cabin is tighter. The blade is your...
What's happening here?
You walk up to... What are you... You reach forward, but there... And now it's gone! So all of us can stop arguing about it. You take
Okay, when we're entering the basement once again.
the door to the basement. Her fierce...
Is that another challenger? Finally. It's been ages since I've had a good...
This isn't what she's... Good. As much as I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let... As you descend the final step,
she's
the form of the
bad.
princess comes into view. Looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
Oh, it's you again. I've been hoping you'd find your way back here. And you brought your little knife.
She's
I'm
more of
going
a
to have
fighter,
fun breaking you into little pieces.
So, you look different?
You look exactly the same.
Alright, fine. What? You've already met the princess has already met you, and the two of you killed each other. Of course I glossed over it. When a colleague says something insane, glossing over it is one of the best ways to stay focused and keep moving forward.
No, that's not. No,
You
that's...
don't know. Are you okay? Of course I'm not okay! As far as we're all concerned, the fate of my world is still very much on the line. Not all of us have the luxury...
Just because it bothers you, I'm going to take this even. I'm not. Oh, no, the depths of my apathy. You got me. Pretty much everything you said is true.
You're joking, right? I'm just... Yeah, you better be joking.
You do remember me.
Oh, I remember you all right. Best 3 minutes of my life.
Oh
So,
my,
why
she's.
don't we do it again?
I'm liking this one.
See? She wants to fight us again.
I'm not saying I'm not here to fight, but I think the two of us have a few things to unpack first, like how we're both still alive.
Free her? You aren't.
Who
No,
says
we
I
are.
want to be...
Wait, you don't want to be free? If you don't want to... Yeah, what do you want?
I want the two of us to fight to the death. I want to feel... Is that really too much to ask?
Yeah. Especially that... Don't be such a... I'm just being cool because it doesn't... We don't...
I'm not saying I'm not here to fight, but I think the two of us have a few things to unpack first.
What is there to unpack? I was dead and now I'm not, and the same goes for...
Alright.
Don't you get it? We've been given free...
Couldn't have said it better,
That sounds insane. I don't know what happened to you since the last time we met, but I'm not fighting a giant demon lady.
I'm sorry. Did I? She doesn't even want... Exactly. I mean, we have a weapon. While she's trying to... Yeah. Maybe. No.
So it's worth a shot. I'm not even joking. We're
Actually,
doing it.
no. Until you... What do you think you're doing? You can't just order our body around like it's some sort of doll. Watch me. Your left arm lifts to... So what? You barely managed to lift our arm.
What are you doing? What is that? Why?
The princess, taken aback, flashes her own
I like her.
gesture
She's
in
sassy.
return. Hey, you, decision maker. I want us to fight her as much...
No, we're freeing the
You
princess.
know what? Fine. Blade,
Finally. I have...
as you slash across her wrist, it's a devastating blow.
That's it, huh?
Everything goes down. Really? In just
Damn,
one blow?
Damn, we suck.
Yes. Oh, come on, that's hard. It is what it is. Alright, fine, this whole thing's a frustrating...
Gonna be another guy in
We're on a
here.
path in the wood. If you weren't so damn focused on freeing her, we wouldn't have died. You're strong, but you're bullheaded. This isn't a fight, it's a puzzle.
Hey, it's a
She's
skeptic.
stronger than us, but we can use that. I hate puzzles. Yeah, of course you do.
Yeah, of course you do.
I've never done a puzzle myself, but anything that doesn't get us beaten to death... Same thing as last time, only we'll be smarter about... Are you insane? Are you not challenging us on all the looping? Have you known about it the whole time? Sorry to disappoint what I'm sure must feel like a grand revelation. Enlighten me then. I have no memory of meeting you, but you've clearly...
Once
So
again.
where does that leave us?
Once again, the narrator is bullshitting us once again.
It leaves us exact... But we didn't stop her last time. We died. Yet here we are in a world unended. A different world. What the hell are you going on about? Even if he isn't lying, reality clearly continues to be real. So I want to see what... You absolutely do not need to see that.
No,
Screw it. I'm sick of this smug asshole telling us what to do. If
There
you
we
need
go,
help
that's what I'm
busting,
talking
welcome
about. We got-
aboard. And if things go bad once we get her out of the cabin, well, at least you'll be able to get the
Yeah, I'm loving the skeptic,
The
man.
rest of you had better keep those.
Yeah, it's not even the woods.
It's evidence of one of many ticking clocks, but do we know it's her? For all we know, he's in. For all we know, it could be exactly. If you question,
We might as well see this through. Yeah.
it isn't long before you find yourself. No last advice for us? From what I gather, you've heard it all before. I don't know. Screaming sounds pretty good right about now. There'll be time for that later.
Okay, see to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is suffocatingly tight. More of a glory. The blade is your implant, but there's nowhere to go in here. This is just a hallway with a mirror at the end of it. A mirror? But there isn't a mirror here. There's the iron all. Does he really not see?
He doesn't see it.
Or maybe what we see as a mirror, he sees as a door. It is a door.
Interesting. I'm loving the
Before you ask, no,
skeptic.
it's
It's
not
like
a mirror-shaped
mind-blowing us
door.
with revelations
Who
right now.
cares what it is? It's in our way. Take it.
I will take the
Take
blade.
good.
We want to be pushed around without a way to push back. Push a mirror. Can be a door.
This really. Can you really not see the mirror? Or is pretending it doesn't exist another one of your rules? There isn't. Is it a rule to say that there isn't a mirror? Well, I'm inclined to agree, but we don't. Just smack. You reach forward and drag your hand across the door leading to the bed. Why am I not surprised? It was in our way, and now it's not. That's all
Yup,
that
it
matters.
happened again.
Before you is what may as well be a air hissing up from below. Her voice.
It's now a
bold
cliff.
and
Do you have more fight in you than last time? That was
She hasn't changed as much as she did the time before. She still wants a.
Ours. If you want to fight, then how about you come and get one?
That's not how this works. I'm all chained.
Don't worry about the chains. I've got a plan.
Interesting, skeptic. Give us a
Yeah,
plan.
we'll just have to get her to break 'em.
Ooh, that's smart.
You've nowhere to go but down. We best remember how to get back up. The last thing we want is to be stuck between a wall and
I'm
a
loving
raging
this voice
devil.
acting, brother.
You turn to face what lies at the
Damn,
end of the
what
narrow
a
tunnel.
piece.
The princess, her face widens into a broad grin.
There you are, knife in hand. How thrilling! Attack me, bleed me, twist the blade in my flesh, break your.
If we're trying to break her out, I doubt she'll come willingly. I really don't like the sound of
Yeah,
this.
this is
It's
bad.
the only way to get us both out. You know what? I should have tried to intervene earlier because I can't let you do that. I won't. Tough shit. We're the ones in control.
Yeah.
It's not the. Yeah, doesn't feel nice to be yanked around against your will, does it?
Well, what are you waiting for? So go on. Make the first move.
Let's talk a
Don't
bit
keep
first.
me
We can always
waiting.
fight when we're done, but I have questions. Not down here. If you want me, you'll have to come and get me.
The princess scoffs.
Oh, you're up to something tricky, aren't you? You're teasing me with what I want. But I'm not going to let you give me another bad fight. I'm going to.
Bloody
Uh-oh.
desire in her
We gotta
eyes.
bounce.
The
We gotta
okay,
bounce.
she's taken the bait. Now let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's skedaddle.
Without hesitation, you turn back the way you came and scramble up the ledge as you near the
Jesus.
top. Hands desperately.
Anywhere you go, I will follow.
We're planning on it.
Yes, sir.
You reach the ledge and hoist.
What is all of this for? What's the point? You and I are always going to end in violence, so why bother?
You continue to the door. Don't listen to him. Locks are nothing. Just barrel through.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Screw the plot. Just barrel through that shit.
No. Your skin hums tight with adrenaline as you burst through the cabin door. You glance
Damn,
out
she's
of the
big.
cabin as the princess, singular in her desire to destroy you,
What is this place? Where are we? It's cold. I feel so tired.
Alright, we got another vessel. I don't know how many more we should do.
She's gone. And there's that mirror. This. You're right. Screw the mirror. We just need.
I like the arrogant one. You are nothing at all. Interesting. But that isn't right. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze and then you see it. You see it, a figure faint and veiled in shadow just beyond the reflection.
I think you know what I am.
Yo, it's the narrator. So you're the narrator. I was wondering if I'd ever get to see.
The narrator, yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all, an objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
If you're not me, then what are you?
I am an echo, likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
Others like you said something like that before. Has every narrator really been different?
Of course. That is by both necessity and design. This construct you're in exists in many places at once. Any time you failed, any time you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world. But you'll be awake soon. And then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
Do you have anything to say first for all of this hubris? So you do know about the looping. So many times I met you, you denied it as if even being a possibility, right? If you may, oh, there's a lot of questions. Yeah, what is my true identity, my man?
You're the Long Quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death.
A god? I always knew I was special. I don't want to be a god, I want to be me. Let's see. I'm pretty sure death is good, actually, important even.
Of course not. The only way this construct could function was if nobody knew what it was doing. But the bones of the universe are old. It's on the cusp of its dying breath, and the people out there are consumed.
This
with
reminds me
thoughts
of
oblivion.
how Marvel and DC and all the cosmology scaling, power scaling wise, where a certain character, a human character, or human-like, would gain power, godlike power, and then would do these crazy shenanigan constructs. Or people that have like arguably learned the fabric of existence, now tries to manipulate it, but hey, it is what it is, you know, it is the natural order of things.
When the patterns are wiped from the sand, when the board is reset, who will remember them? All I've done is give them a chance to live outside
But
of the
it is a
shadow
cycle
of the
then.
end.
Cycle of birth, rebirth, you know? Life and death.
I do. The people out there are real. No matter what you do to them, no matter what you enable, I want you to remember that.
I don't. After everything, do you think anyone deserves to live?
I'm aware, and if I were you, I'd be more
Oh.
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can. So I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you. This isn't the end just yet. You can still destroy her and save everyone. You were made to do this single task, and you will still...
If you made us, then I want you to know that this has been torture. I don't know. Ooh, these are all good, like, questions here. Why would you want to read? What if neither of us leave this place? Does that work? How did you die? I wasn't supposed to see this. Why couldn't you have told me all this from the start? I would have helped you destroy her.
It doesn't hurt.
Oh, okay. Well, nice conversing with you. Yeah.
If that's your belief, there's nothing I can say to move you. You haven't died. You cannot die.
I have this how I'm going to do it. I think you're out of time. That's a good one-liner. I'm not going to stay here, and I want you to know that before you die for good.
So I am. It's like I said, I'm just an echo.
As a final fragment of glass shatters, you see yourself with newfound clarity. The narrator was right. You are the Long Quiet, a vast and nascent god, and it is finally time for it to wake up. All of this is you. There's no... Okay, cool. Do I have to censor this?
I can finally see you. And you can finally... It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly. Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded. Names are their attempts.
So what happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the echoes spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of...
There's so many stories we've left unfinished. Can we really just leave? I think it's time for us to leave this place, but I don't know how to leave or where to go.
If you're saying that, it's because you don't yet understand. But we cannot use violence and passion are dances that both of us...
I crush you. I bleed you. I grind you to paste. My scars are a memory of what you used to be to me. I want those feelings back.
Interesting.
You run and you run far. And the flesh I hurl at you. I didn't know what to make of my freedom then. You challenged me. And by challenging me...
You speak about life and death and change and stagnation, but this isn't what any of this has been about. I won't engage with violence.
Oh, is it not? Perhaps you can enlighten me.
Oh god. Oh no, not her.
Attempts to protect us from loss. To fear death.
No, I don't care.
Losing a body it is in the nature of all things to transform. But when the ceaseless impermanence of all things strips away, you took fear by the...
Alright, I got an answer for you. This has always just been about us. Two people forced to hurt each other again and again and again, but we don't have to hurt each other anymore.
You cling to your notion of pain as suffering. There's... To question everything is to deny the truth in front of you. Bound for eternity.
Oh, it's her.
Would you strip my gifts away and leave everyone to suffer?
You've done nothing but lecture me since the minute I got here. Stop the fight early and surrender? Nah.
We are the whole of reality. A thought is a vine, and some thoughts nurture thorns that bleed the soul, and endless growth that blots your vision and strangles your trust.
Okay.
When I succumbed to myself, you patiently stood by me. Your compassion is what freed us both, but compassion is a thing that must be nurtured. And you cannot
Alright, if I had known what you really were, I wouldn't have been so quick to free you.
Then help me again. We are... Your lover tried to stake into your body, and another, and another, and another. But the stakes meant nothing.
Hey, it's the lover one.
You had a desire, and you set that desire free. You lifting me, and me lifting you.
Oh, that feeling never left me. We're not the whole of reality. Why won't you see me the way I still see you?
I could ask you the same. There is only room for one of us to be blind here, and I know it to be you. Nothing is immutable. Everything that is, there is no constant. Open your eyes and accept.
It's easy to believe in the things you believe in when you get to see it above it all. You've done everything you can to make me understand your perspective, but you keep dismissing mine. Ooh, that's a banger. I don't know what the answer is, but there has to be something else. Okay.
What I offer you is not perspective.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it.
The voices. Oh my god, yes.
It's good to be here. She's too many things all at once out here. If you want to get through to her, there's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began.
It's time to resume our...
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick.
I'm ready, my
ready?
man. Thank goodness you're here. I'm ready.
Then let's go.
Ew. Oh, what's happening? Interesting. One last dance, huh?
And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it? Do you need me to describe things?
I'd like to, for old time's sake.
Yeah, of course. The interior of the cabin is, well, it's a cabin, yeah? There isn't much here, just a table and a knife and a door. And some windows. There's no mirror, either. I think you broke it, and I know you're still trying to find some middle ground, but...
Oh, we're going to need the blade?
It's just us. I think the rest of the...
Okay. I'm loving this. This guy's a voice of reason, comfort, even.
Yeah, it's dead silent in here. Whatever it was that was left of him, I don't...
Damn. Yeah, it's kind of funny.
Yeah, it's complicated. He put us through hell.
Alright, we'll take the blade. I seem to give more options. Last time I didn't take the blade, I just straight up
Stairs.
died.
Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice?
I don't know what you want for us.
She sounded just like that. Timid and gentle. Only she didn't know us. And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
This is giving me some tense vibes.
What's that knife for? Have you changed your mind? Are you going to kill me? What if we just talk for a bit? Maybe we can figure this out.
I don't want to be God.
I don't think I want that either.
Oh. Are you... what are we going to do?
Maybe this doesn't have to end just yet. Maybe there never even has to be, and I'm able to do the things you believe me to be able to do. So make me put it all back. Help me fix the Echo's construct, and make us both... Help me send us back to the beginning, before we woke up.
Can she really do that? Are you sure that's what you want?
No. Would you resetting it do anything to help them? Wait a minute. No. I take it all back. I don't want this, and I don't want to kill you. Is it too late to go back to being God?
I think you brought that knife down here for a reason. It has to be a part of how this ends. If you can believe this helps them, then it will help them, right?
Yeah, we'll eventually go find ourselves back here eventually.
And when we do, we'll make the same choice.
Well,
We'll
when you're
choose to
insane.
forget, and we'll reset. I don't want to forget you either. But unless we do this, you'll have to choose, right now, between me and everyone else.
We either slay the princess...
But you won't be alone for long. I'll be right here, waiting for you. Maybe we have done all of this before. Maybe we're supposed to do this forever.
How do you know that things won't end worse?
None of that will happen.
because you'll still be you.
But how
You'll
do you
still be
know
me.
that? We'd have to decide to do this every single time forever.
I know because it doesn't matter how many times we've hurt each other. And if you feel the same, then everything is going to be okay. It feels like it is. You wouldn't have come here if you're...
We just go back? I can't do that. No. Do we agree to her plan or we don't? Oh my god. This is messed up. I don't want to go back.
I'm sorry, too.
Oh man.
So this is what it feels like to actually die. I think this is for the best. I don't know what the world would... I've always loved
Oh
you.
no, man. Don't do this. You blink and the princess is gone. All you have left of her is a small, melancholic weight that sits at the borders of your heart. The word hasn't ended. Things continue on.
She's gone. And I don't think she's coming back.
No, she's not.
Is that a metaphor, or are you being literal?
Okay.
It's quiet here.
An empty canvas. This is all of us right here. Damn, in the cosmic scale.
He's gone. She's gone. No one is left to trap us here but us.
Open your heart and bear witness to your new kingdom. This is a bad ending. And then the shattering. You are free and before you lies the endless expanse of absolute reality. No
It's
more
finally
bloodshed
over,
in this world,
isn't
huh?
it? But all of us are still here. We really won.
Oh my god, it's all the voices.
We're the house now. We get to make the rules. Absolute reality. Who would have thought there was really a world outside of us? And who would have thought we'd actually wind up siding with him? The whispering, and the coercion, and the bickering. Everything. Well, boys, how does it feel? We're not just on top of the pecking order, we are the pecking order.
Yeah.
I hope this was all worth it. Because I'm personally
Oh my god, it's the
inconsolable.
Smith and Mother effer, man.
Lucky for us, you have forever to get over it. Time mends a lot of things. You'll get better. Well then, I guess the only thing left to do is...
Yeah, what happens next?
Figure out what happens next.
Create a new world? Interesting. So that's the ending that I got. I am curious on the other endings. But hey, for those who want to comment down below, what ending did you get when you played this game? That's the question right there. But yeah, other than that, thank you for watching this video. I know it's short because I kind of, went by it fast. It is what it is. But hey, hopefully you liked the video. Comment down below, would you like me to do this again, like a similar game, but I take it things slower? Maybe so. So I would know. Yeah, I guess that's it. Good night, everyone. Sweet dreams. I'll be seeing you in a different video. Bye. Join the Discord. Follow us somewhere else. Our other game. Ooh, yikes. Alright, I'm ending this video right now. It's too depressing already. See ya!